But protesting doesn't do shit. It's a waste of time. I don't know why people do it. You aren't going to change anything. It's a fucking joke. And to be quite honest, as mad as probably some of you people are going to be mad at me for saying this, I really believe this in my heart. When you protest and there's police activity around, you're actually helping the police psychologically. You see what I mean? And how I equate those two together is it's like being trolled on the internet. When you're first trolled, it's very traumatic. Because it's like, oh my God, these motherfuckers have my name. Or, oh my God, they know where I live, and they know my mom and my dad and all my friends and Facebook buddies and all my MySpace friends, and they're sending all kinds of fucked up shit, like they Photoshop me in fucking diapers and and like in a trapeze and a fucking thong, and it's so fucking, it's like culture shock, right? But after it happens to you over and over and over and over and over again, they could have you butt fucking a giraffe and you're okay with it. You think it's funny. Same goddamn thing. When people go out there and they protest, and the police are on the lines and shit, and they got their batons, and they got people yelling in their ears saying, what would your mother think about this? Didn't you sign a fucking agreement to protect the Constitution, to uphold and defend the Constitution? Meanwhile, you're arresting people because of their freedom of speech, or you're arresting people because of their beliefs. And, you know, at first, a rookie cop is thinking, oh man, they're saying some fucked up shit. And they feel kind of guilty and small. You know what I mean? But after that happens about 15 times, then they get all solid, mean and shit. They're like, ha, I've already heard that one. It doesn't do shit, man. You're actually helping the cocksuckers, in my opinion. Psychologically, you're preparing them for the big dog. Because when the big dog happens, bet you $100, hardening. Exactly, you're hardening them. Because when the big dog happens, like what people, you know, I'm just stating, the revolution, if you will, the actual revolution, these motherfuckers are going to be so prepared because you prepared them. That's why protesting is worth a shit. It's a waste of fucking time. It's a way for the New World Order to fucking implement their NDAAs. To implement their policies and their laws in order to take away the fucking Constitution, like the 4th and 14th Amendment, like the NDAA did. Are you aware that USA Today in January, late January, put out a poll on their fucking website stating, do you believe that the Second Amendment... One moment. Okay. Alright, dude. Well, I guess I'll talk to you later then. Alright, then. Alright, ciao. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted. But what I'm saying is, see, that's why protest isn't worth a shit. So, because of the incident that happened in Houston, even if, you know, 1,500 people showed up tomorrow and protested it, you know, 1,500 people would show up, and there'd be 300 or 400 police officers there listening to all your bullshit, and you're just preparing them for the next freaking protest. They don't feel guilty anymore because of all the shit you're saying to them. You know what I mean? But because of what happened in Houston, people online can light these motherfuckers up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. It's awesome. Because if 1,500 people are protesting because of the actions of Mr. Shotgun Authority, right? And the news media has their head in their ass and they don't cover the fucking thing. How many people outside the 1,500 people and outside of the police officers actually knew about that fucking protest? Only the people in the immediate area. And in the people in the immediate area, chances are they're not going to know what the fuck is going on in the first goddamn place. However, when motherfuckers put videos up, and when you have commentary, and when you have that motherfucker take that video and put it over on this site, or they take the link and put it on that site, or put it on Facebook, MySpace, independent websites, YouTube, all these other media sharing sites, you can take one incident and have 100,000 motherfuckers know exactly what the fuck is going on. You see what I mean? So, in my opinion, you can start a motherfucking wildfire with a 2-minute video and have more success in waking up a shitload of motherfuckers that weren't normally going to be awake, or two would never even hear about it in the first goddamn place. Because everybody knows that mainstream media has been sucking the New World Order dick since about 1968. See what I mean? I mean, you guys think I'm smoking crack? You think it's bullshit? We can have a hell of a lot more effect on the public and the public eye than you ever could if you protested every day of the week. Because we're living in a fucking media world, man. You think I'm right, and I'm smoking crack. You know what? I do smoke crack, but it ain't the white kind. You fuckers don't be using my lines. I charge a quarter, and I do collect at the end of the month. Yeah, so protesting is, in my opinion, the biggest waste of time. All that Occupy Wall Street bullshit was the biggest setup by William Ayers of Weather Underground, which is an Obama baby. That's Obama's one of his best bosom buddies. The upper echelon of the SEIU, which is a huge union, and of course the founder of Acorn. Those are the dumbasses responsible for fucking Occupy Wall Street in the first goddamn place. And what happened because of it? NDAA, buddy. If you don't think that it did, well, it did. Because they're like, oh, look, they're talking about Texas. Weren't they talking about bringing in the military to deal with the Occupy Wall Street protesters? They sure the fuck were. Yeah, they sure were. Well, we need to bring in the National Guard, because what happens when the general slush funds run out for New York City, or run out for all the other municipalities like L.A. and fucking San Francisco and Houston and Atlanta and blah, blah, blah. We need to bring in the damn National Guard. Which, of course, would break what? Posse Comitatus, 1868. But you see, that bill went, see you later, when George Bush signed that other fucking ding-dong law in 2003. Or maybe it was 2006. Egypt was a failure. The protests in Egypt, nah. People think it was a big success. Nah, disagree. All that they were able to accomplish was to push out their little dictatorship, or the frickin' leader. And what's the first thing they do when they take over a country? They institute and install a what? A central bank. That's what this shit is all about. Watch and see. They're going to do the same thing in Syria. They're going to do the same fucking thing in Syria. They're going to push him out of the way, and they will institute what? A central bank. They did it in Libya as well. You know what? In Libya, I don't know if you're aware of this, Libya was the freest nation in Africa, technically, and was the richest nation, or becoming one of the richest nations in Africa. Here's another thing you probably didn't know. Muammar Gaddafi could get in a vehicle without any bodyguards around him, without any of this bulletproof bullshit glass, drive downtown Tripoli, all over the country, and wave at his people, and they'd wave back. Nobody's shooting at him. Nobody's trying to kill him, because he actually did something for their people. But because he was building one of the biggest aquifers in all of Africa, if you can even imagine. The fucking country didn't have a central bank. They didn't need a central bank. They didn't owe no motherfucker. Their gasoline was like, what, 18 cents a gallon, something ridiculous? But they were building an aquifer, because water in Africa is more valuable than gold or silver or oil or any of that shit. And the powers that be, New World Order, they're like, fuck you, we'll have none of that. We gotta turn around and say that, you know, you're a bunch of terrorists. We gotta take you down. And what happens? All these Libyans are in the protest stage. And what's going on? Yeah. Who's mowing them down? Yeah, the Allied forces. They're just mowing them down, boy. Yeah. United States of the world, baby. That's what it's all about. A lot of people think, oh no, but look at Libya. They were responsible for the Lockerbie. Look what happened in Lockerbie, man. They took down that plane, the terrorist. Bullshit. Nonsense. That was bullshit. That guy didn't do nothing. Matter of fact, 3 or 4 of the people that testified in court were paid millions of dollars to testify in court against that man. And out of the 3, I think there was 4 of them, 3 of the 4 retracted their fucking statements. Sure the hell did. And said they were paid, that they were coerced. It's bullshit, man, is what it is. That's why protesting will never do anything. Ever. Nope. I tell you what will do something. 100,000, 200, 300,000 people see a video like that Houston shit, or the Rodney King thing, or whatever kind of video you're talking about, some sort of abuse. And if 10% get up on the phone and light up the Houston police station switchboards through the public relations divisions, through their internal, what do they call it, internal affairs divisions, and light them motherfucking phones up, yeah, that's when shit starts to get done. Because now the public is overwhelmingly acting on something that has happened over here through the phone. They're getting their happy ass on the phone and raising hell. Get the UN out of Houston. Yeah, I called the mayor. Listen, man, I'm telling you, man. If enough people raise holy hell about that shit, they have no choice to take action. They'll have no choice. Fuck the mainstream media. Those guys are sleeping anyway. I swear to God, I want to get the mainstream media a pillow. Mail them a pillow. I'll be like, wow, this is odd. Some guy mailed me a pillow the other day. I'll be like, why would somebody mail me a pillow? What does that mean? It means you're sleeping, you little bitch. Wake the fuck up. Now, I don't know if you guys... Here, let me give some blampage here. Toddy, I know who you are, you knucklehead. Alright, I don't know you. I don't know you, I don't know you, I don't know you. Who's this? I don't know you either. Sonoma County is fighting... Leave right now. Well... Alright, Texas. $100 bet right now. Yeah, shake on it. You ready? Did you shake? You got to shake on it, baby. You got. You got to go. You got to get up here and co-host. It's not official until you shake on. You can't co-host? No, Cam. Yeah, right. Whatever. You always say that. I think you're like cam shy or some shit. You're afraid that somebody's going to put a big pickle in your mouth or something. Huh? Is that what you're afraid of? Somebody's going to put a big old pickle in your mouth? You're not afraid of that? So, let me ask you a question, Texas. Would you allow me to put a big pickle in your mouth? Not a sweet pickle, but a big pickle. You know the big pickle kinds? No. That's too funny. Only if she can hold the milk. You're nasty, Tiny. That's disgusting. Hey, Tiny, did you want to come up here and get on cam? You and your sexy self. Huh? Did you want to do that? Or are you one of these, you don't want to do that? You're one of the shy ones? Oh, come on, doll. You're so damn hot. You are hot, too. I tell you all the time, if beauty were a mountain, you'd be Everest. You can't get any higher than that, doll. That's the highest one. You know. Is she in the water? Down hoeing the house? Mm-hmm. Do. Man, I swear to God, I drink Pepsi Let's Go Now style. Sure do. Am I going to be on all night? No. No, I got shit to do. I got people to do and places to see. That's hilarious. How long am I going to be on? What do you want to know? What do you want to know? I don't know. A couple hours, maybe? Maybe? If that? You got places to do? Yeah. You wanted something to do for a while? Okay. That's bullshit, dude. There's hundreds of people on Blog TV. And there's hundreds of great shows. Yeah, there are. I've been to a lot of them. Show Me Baby has a good show. F-Town Bala has a good show. Make Electric has a good show. There's all kinds of knuckleheads that got good shows. The Pooflinger, he's got a great show. Yeah. There's a couple of Russians that do good shows. Music shows, predominantly. And how was that, asshole blogger? I saw you make a comment the other day. It was, what was that? I don't know. I had like 25 thumbs uppers, and I was like, like, well, I guess a lot of people agree with that one, huh? He was on TV tonight. What was he talking about? Preps, right? Preppers? Drunk goat for the win. Yeppers on preppers. Okay, now, hey, G, I'm glad you're here. Another buddy of mine were in a chat call last night. Let me make sure G is here. Where the fuck did he go? God darn him. Let me see if I can hunt him down. There he is. What the hell? I gotta send him private chat here. Right. Let's see if that'll do it. I don't know if he's here. Oh, there he is. You do? Alrighty then. Well, you know what? If that's the case, what I'll do is I'll just so you can hear what I'm saying then, obviously. Alright. Then I'll just keep the, I won't be able to see the, well, I don't know. Can you type in the room or no? Because I don't want to keep this open, because then I can't read the chat log. You know what I mean? Or you can just email, you can PM me on time to time or whatever. Hey, Bubba Army, what's happening? Okay, this is the question I had, G. I was in a Skype call with a fella last night, and he was talking about how all these people are going to Zipcast. Now, I went to Zipcast my damn self about a week and a half ago. I signed up with them the whole 9 yards. I went to upload a video and couldn't upload a video. Said I couldn't use the format in which they're using. And I was like, what? I was like, ah, piss up a rope later, fuck off. And then I got like 3 or 4 emails on the Monograph channel telling me that, hey, Monty, just want to let you know, Zipcast, they're a bunch of fucking communists, and they're not allowing free speech, and they're deleting videos and all this stuff. Then I got other motherfuckers telling me, oh, you got to go over there, blah, 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 blah. So when YouTube does where they do their changeover on the 7th of March, a lot of shitloads of people are thinking about going bye-bye in protest. They're not going to leave entirely. They're just going to, let's say, take a little break, as in a protest, if you will. So anyway, what I got to thinking about is this. I know all sites have TOS rules. I understand that. But I wanted to ask you a question. And, you know, I'm sure it would be a little costly, which I don't know how that would work, but I'm sure something would be worked out. But get you, Mangles the cat, together, myself, and create a site in the video sharing type situation script it, code it, write it, all that bullshit, graphics, the whole 9 yards. I'm not saying you do this. I'm just on a technical level how fun it would be. Okay? But this is how you could do it. When motherfuckers go to sign up, you can't sign up unless you show your fucking face. You ain't getting in. So you literally have to do a video that says, hey, I'm requesting to get on this motherfucker, and I want to be on here right now. And then the moderators, whoever that would be, would say, okay, yeah, you get in. So as these people start getting in, it'd be free and all that bullshit. It'd be username and password and the whole 9 yards. Now, try to imagine this, G, for real, and anybody listening to this conversation. You'd have your main website, and then, I've come up with domain. It's not that big of a deal. You'd have your main website, so you'd have your username, then your password and all that bullshit to get in. Okay? You'd have your main videos, and whatever format you started with, you'd stick with it. You wouldn't be changing it around every fucking 5 months. Okay? So you'd have maybe 8 videos right up front. But let's say you have your terms of service agreements that say, if you drop motherfucker's name or his address or his phone number, we're gonna go put you in the internet corner. Okay? So you already have their face and their screen name, and you'd put them literally in the corner on the page. Right here in the fucking corner, the internet corner. So what you could do is maybe have Mangles, script something up, so all these people's faces and their little screen names will be sitting in the internet corner for a week. Okay? But here's the cool part. We could pad the fuck out of it, go into a notepad. Somebody could bring this into another area, and it'd blow up on a bigger screen, and you could fucking doodle on their face, put a mustache on them, put in there like dummy. And you understand? So people be fucking with you if you're in the internet corner. You know what I mean? It'd be, anything you want. Anything you want. And then you'd have the worst line of the fucking week. You know what I'm saying? So you'd set the fucker up for trolls. It'd be a real good time. But the only way you could do videos is you had to show your fucking face. There's none of this shit where you're seeing your hands and shit. You're wearing a goddamn mask. Fuck you. Show your face or get the fuck out. You know what I mean? That's all. But allow motherfuckers to tell another person to fuck you and eat a dick and suck my fucking balls. Pappy potty mouth type stuff. Not this pussy-any bullshit going on at YouTube where you gotta watch your every word. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Hold on a sec. You don't have the software for live video though? But video, it would be no. I'm not saying that, G. It wouldn't be live video. It would only be pre-recorded videos. The same fucking way that YouTube is. That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be live. Fuck that, dude. Shit, call up Israel, make a deal with Blog TV and put their links up there. Now, how it would pay for itself, theoretically, you wouldn't charge the people that go to the site anything. It'd be